The rabbit was tricked by the crow. The rabbit was going to visit Squirrel. After Squirrel treated him with nuts, both of them had to swim in a small pond near Squirrel's house. Squirrel said so. The water is very clear. Rabbit told the squirrel that rabbits don't swim at all. But Squirrel said, "Come on, I don't know how to swim either. You know, sitting while eating the nuts and looking at the water is different. Come, you will be our distant relative anyway," he said. After that, he made a promise that he will go. Last week, on Thursday, they met by chance in the forest. Today, the rabbit set off. He was about to reach Squirrel's home. Suddenly, a crow appeared on top. Car, where are you going?" he said. "Me? I'm going to the squirrel's house. He wants to host me." Car, why is Squirrel suddenly decided to host you?" Car, because he has walnuts. They are more delicious than they sounds. Car, since when rabbits are eating nuts? The rabbit suddenly stopped walking. You know what? Car, ha, you better. The crow landed on the branch of the tree and continued, "Eat a carrot." "Where can I get carrots?" asked the rabbit, scratching his head. "You will go straight. You don't need to walk a lot." "I myself will follow you. There are some carrots? So good. Then you will take them to Squirrel. He will be happy. After all, you don't go as empty-handed guest." "You're right. Let's start then." The crow flew around the trees, and every time he yelled, "Car, look at that. The forest is finished. The field has begun." Carrots were actually planted in the field. Seeing this, the rabbit's eyes became round. Despite nothing, he ran into the field and began to dig carrots. He took one and tried it. It was delicious. At first he said that he would take 3 or 4 and leave, but carrots tasted so sweet. He thought that he would fill his belly first, and then take him to the squirrel's house. That wasn't really a good idea. He heard dog barking from somewhere. The rabbit immediately stood up, and he fled towards the forest. Not seeing the dog, he ran as hard as he could. He could hear a crow coming from somewhere, but he couldn't look away. He ran until darkness fell everywhere. The carrots he had already got digested in his stomach, but he didn't stop. The next day, there was a rumor of a rabbit thief in the forest. After the rabbit came out of the house, those who saw it said, "Oh, thief, are you going to steal again? Did you inherit the theft from the fox?" The rabbit couldn't raise his head. He was angry at the crow. He used to say that if I see him, we'll send him to the afterlife. However, the crow did not show itself again, so the name of the rabbit was covered with dirt. "I wish some predator catched me," he said, but unfortunately, not a single predator was encountered, and his name was rumored for a long time.